Hi. So I'm welcome to all of you for this Ravichandran zoology class. Okay. So I hope you all enjoyed the yesterday's session. Okay. Today, so in this session, so we are going to discuss the rest of the things. Okay, that criteria for classification. So previous class, based on the cellular organization, how the organisms are classified. Okay, cellular grade, tissue grade, organ grade, and organ system grade of organization. Okay, these are that organization of the cell. Organization means that structural arrangement, how the cells arranged and form the organisms. Okay, also based on the organ systems complexity, open type of circulatory system and closed type of circulatory system also discussed. Okay, today in this session we are going to discuss the rest of the things. Shall we? Okay, and what is that? Diploblastic and triploblastic. Okay, the triploblastic and diploblastic, triplo, di and tri, three. Okay, diploblastic and diplo and triploblastic organization. So what is the diploblastic and triploblastic? So at the time of development, so while that young one, when it is developing inside the uterus of the mother or inside the body of that female organism, during the embryonic development, so that tissues are organized. Okay, the tissues which are organized in some layers, namely the ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. So from this ectoderm, so that body covering layers are developed, and this mesoderm, body organs, some of the body organs are developed from the mesoderm, and ectoderm, that inner lining, that forms the inner lining of the organisms. Listen, so at the time of the embryonic development, that germ layers are formed. Okay, here I said some three layers, ecto, meso and endo. If that embryo has the three germ layers, that are called triploblastic organisms. Okay, the triploblastic. If the embryo possesses three germ layers like this, so that organisms or comes under triploblastic organisms or triploblastic organization. Triplo, tri, three, that means three germ layers, three layers. Okay, then second is, what is that? Diploblastic. Diploblastic, that means two germ layers. In some organisms like that Hydra, so which belongs to the phylum Coelenterata, so that organisms only two germ layers, namely the ectoderm and the endoderm. There is no mesoderm. Okay, no mesodermal layer or seen. So such organisms or comes under the diploblastic. Okay, that based on the germ layers. Okay, this is one of the criteria. What is the criteria here? That germ layers, okay, based on the number of germ layers found during the embryonic stage, it is diplo and triploblastic. Okay, very clear? Fine. So that only you are seeing here. Okay, that, see, this is diploblastic. Listen, this is the ectoderm, that outer layer, and this is the inner layer, namely endoderm. Okay, in between the ecto and endo, there is no any special layer, cell layer, but a jelly-like substance is filled. That jelly-like substance is filled, that is called mesoglia. So one more point of view important, mesoglia. Okay, example Hydra, already I said, this is the that section. So diagrammatic view of the triploblastic organisms. That example for the triploblastic is the flatworms. Okay, flatworms, tapeworm, that flatworms to chordata. That is Platyhelminthes, Aschelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Equidodermata, Mollusca, that is up to that chordata, all belongs to the triploblastic. So listen all of you once again, based on the germ layers, that organisms are divided into a diploblastic and a triploblastic. Okay, diploblastic, that corals, jellyfish, and sea anemone. One more point of view, important. Okay, super. The next is, okay, what is the next criteria? What is the next criteria? The next criteria is symmetry. So what is symmetry? Okay, that symmetry is nothing but that getting two identical halves. Okay, symmetry is getting two identical halves is called, that phenomenon is called symmetry. So listen, all of you, if you cut, if you suppose if you want the two equal halves of my body, how you can cut? If you cut here, you can get two halves, but two halves will not be identical, not the mirror image. Okay, so will not be the mirror image and not the similar each half, but you can get two halves. Suppose if you cut my body, okay, if you cut my body in this manner, okay, from top, middle, okay, you can get two halves, that two halves will be identical, two halves will be identical. Okay, the getting two identical halves is called symmetry. That phenomenon is called symmetry. That means if you cut an organism, that is a midline, one line, okay, and both the sides of the line, the midline, that organs are arranged, okay, that opposite side, that organs are arranged, okay, equally, similar pattern, manner. Okay, see, listen, if you cut, you can get two halves which are identical. Here, each eye, nose, mouth, that is two hands, everything you can get. Okay, that is symmetry. So based, that is plane. All animals, that plane is not similar. Okay, that differ from animal to animal. That where you cut, how you can get, in what plane you get exactly two that halves. Okay, that pattern is differ from organisms to organism. Okay, that is first symmetry. Based on the symmetry, how the organisms are divided. Okay, let us discuss asymmetry, radial symmetry, pentamerous radial symmetry, biradial symmetry, bilateral symmetry. Okay, bilateral symmetry. So these are the types. Okay, types based on the symmetry: asymmetry, radial, pentamerous radial, biradial, and bilateral. Okay, now let us discuss one by one in detail. So what is asymmetry? Okay, what is asymmetry? If the organism possesses that asymmetry, if it is asymmetry, that comes under the asymmetrical organisms, asymmetrical. Okay, radial symmetrical that forms one group. Okay, now our aim is the classification. So grouping organisms. In order to group, we are categorizing by that is applying by using certain criteria. Okay, what is asymmetry? Always A means no. A means no. நமக்கு தெரியும். Okay, symmetry getting two identical halves. Asymmetry means you cannot get, at any plane, you cannot get two identical halves. You cannot get two identical halves. So such organisms comes under the asymmetrical, happy, unhappy life. Okay, opposite, symmetry, asymmetry. Okay, at any plane, you cannot divide the organism into two equal halves. At any plane, you cannot get two equal halves. Such organisms comes under the asymmetrical. You cannot divide them into two equal halves. Okay, நீங்க ஜெனரலா பார்த்திருப்பீங்க, ட்ரீஸ் அதுக்கு ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லுவாங்க, ரொம்ப காமன். பாட்னில பாத்தீங்கன்னா ட்ரீ சொல்லுவாங்க. ட்ரீயை எக்ஸாக்ட்டா நீங்க வந்து ரெண்டு ஈக்குவல் ஹாஃப்ஸா, இங்க கரெக்ட்டா இங்க 5 பிரான்ச் சார், இங்க 5 பிரான்ச் அப்படிலாம் பண்ண முடியாது. ஓகே, you cannot get அப்ப that comes under the asymmetrical. அது மாதிரி நம்ம அனிமல்லயும் இருக்குது. ஓகே, so unable to get to at any plane. நீங்க எப்படி ட்ரை பண்ணாலும், லைக் அமீபா, நீங்க சின்ன வயசில் சொல்லி லோயர் கிளாஸஸ், அமீபா, because there is no definite shape. Okay, similarly here that sponges, okay, sponges இங்க பாருங்க irregular இதை நீங்க பண்ண முடியாது. just like the அந்த ஒரு டெர்பட்டோரியம், அந்த கரையான் அந்த புத்து மாதிரி இருக்கும். அதனால வந்து அதை you cannot get exactly 2 hops. Sponges, adult gastropod, okay, adult gastropod, snails, so இவங்கெல்லாம் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா you cannot get 2 identical hops. இவங்களெல்லாம் நீங்கள் வந்து you cannot divide. So these organisms or comes under the group asymmetrical organisms. Okay, asymmetrical, to know that is we cannot get, you cannot divide them into 2 equal halves. Okay, asymmetrical. Okay, what is next is okay, what is next? Radial symmetry. Okay, radial symmetry. But we are talking about the plane of cleavage, that is the plane of division. Plane, எந்த ஆங்கிள் நம்ம வந்து கட் பண்றோம், that is plane, அதான் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். At any plane we cannot divide, asymmetrical. வாங்க சார், come to the radial symmetry. Radial symmetry எல்லாம் ஒண்ணுமே இல்லை, easier for your understanding I am telling. ஒரு ஆம்லெட் போட்டிருக்காங்க, நம்ம பிரதர்ஸ் 2 பேர் இருக்கும், ஒரு ஆம்லெட் 2 பேர் பண்ணணும், என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க? see, this is omelette. Okay, see, அம்மா ஆம்லெட் போட்டிருக்காங்க, இதை 2 பீஸாக கட் பண்ணும், 2 ஈக்குவல் ஆஃபாக கட் பண்ணும். முடியுமா முடியாதா? எஸ், இட்ஸ் பாசிபிள். we can get 2 halves. எப்படி கட் பண்ணுற பாருங்க, லிசன். வந்துடுச்சு, 2 halves வந்துடுச்சு, 2 halves வந்துடுச்சு. இந்த ஒரு ஆங்கிள் தான் நான் 2 ஈக்குவலாக கட் பண்ண முடியுமா? ஸோ come on, tell me. yeah, you are right. no sir, இப்படி கட் பண்ணாலும் if you cut in this another plane, அந்த இப்படி இந்த plane இப்படி கட் பண்ணாலும் என்ன பண்ணும்? you can get 2 identical halves. so just like that dividing the one omelette into 2 equal halves. சார் இப்படி தான் பண்ண முடியுமா? சார் இப்படி கூட பண்ணலாமே சார். சார் இப்படி தானே, இப்படி கூட பண்ணலாமே சார். அப்ப பாருங்க, one more plane எப்படி கட் பண்ணாலும் at one more plane we can get identical halves. that is called radial symmetry. that means here come to the organism now. so get into that animals. என்ன சொல்றாங்க? that body parts are organized in a circle around an axis. axis means midpoint. okay, axis means midpoint. so around this axis that organs are arranged. so இந்த மாதிரி organs arrange ஆயிருக்குது. okay, organs are arranged around an axis. அப்ப பாருங்க, இது axis. அப்ப எப்படி கட் பண்ணாலும் you can get 2 identical halves. okay, what is the condition? that body parts which are arranged, okay, that body parts are arranged or organized in a circle around an axis. this is axis. around the axis என்ன பண்ணிருக்குது? it is வந்து என்னது? it is located. okay, that organisms or comes under the radially symmetrical organism. okay, radially symmetrical organism. that examples, sea anemone and corals. okay, sea anemone and corals. see, this is sea anemone. okay, it is the hydra is also comes under the radial symmetry. the hydra is also comes under the radial symmetry. see here what I said, at any plane you can get 2 identical halves. that is here what you should keep in your mind is that is one more plane. plane means that angle of cutting. at one more plane, okay, we can get 2 identical halves. such organisms are called radial symmetry. one more is the jellyfish is also. okay, one more plane we can get 2 identical halves. okay, that's all. radial symmetry. that is what is the keyword? it is the one more plane we can get 2 identical halves. okay, whenever you are okay, studying about the radial symmetry, in your mind that omelette or dosa have to come, then only you can write the correct answer. okay, thank you. Then next is pentamerous radial symmetry. இப்போ நம்ம radial symmetry பார்த்தோம். What is the pentamerous? Here there is a restriction. It's nothing but the radial symmetry, but 5 planes, only 5 planes you can get the that equal halves. That is called pentamerous, penta 5. Okay, mono, di, tri, tetra and penta. Okay, penta, pentamerous, penta 5. At 5 planes you can get 2 identical halves that are called pentamerous radial symmetry. Example is the starfish. See, listen, you can now divide. Okay, pentamerous. See here, you are cutting in this plane, you are cutting. It is 2 halves. 2 halves, பாருங்க 1 2, இங்க பாருங்க 1 2, பாருங்க half. அப்ப 2 and half. Exactly 2 and half, பாருங்க exact பாருங்க. It is similar that each halves. See, not this plane. இங்க பாருங்க, I am cutting in this. இங்க பாருங்க எப்படி கட் பண்றேன். Okay, listen. Okay, so first, so I cut this plane. First I cut this, in this plane I got the 2 equal halves. So now I am cutting in this, that second. So in this plane I am cutting, now also. So now also I am getting 2 halves, okay, which are identical. See, same 2 and half. Okay, same the 2 and half. Okay, and at any plane, in this plane I am cutting equal. Okay, இப்படி கட் பண்றேன் பாருங்க, இந்த ஆங்கிள்ல கட் பண்றேன் பாருங்க. Okay, அப்ப one more, exactly here only the 5 plane. Okay, 5 planes I can get equal halves. Okay, that is why this comes a special type of radial symmetry that is called pentamerous radial symmetry. Yeah, you are right, it's a pentamerous radial symmetry. Okay, the next is, what is next? Biradial symmetry. Yeah, very good, you are right. Yeah, so enthusiastic, very good, I appreciate. Biradial symmetry. Sir, radial, இப்போ பாருங்க இதெல்லாம் ரேடியல்னுடைய சப்டைப்ஸ் மாதிரி தான் ஆல்மோஸ்ட். தட் இஸ் biradial. ரேடியல் தெரியும், அது என்ன சார் பை. ஓகே, biradial, that means that organisms, radial theriyum, one more, in the organisms at 2 plane, only at 2 planes we can get 2 identical halves. So this is a combination of the, it is a combination of the bilateral, radial and bilateral symmetry. It is a combination of the radial and bilateral. If a bilateral we are going to discuss in future. You know, radial, it is a combination of the radial, very important, radial and bilateral symmetry. Okay, bilateral, you don't worry, we are going to discuss the next slide. Radial, you know, this is radial. Okay, this is radial, inga parunga, this is radial. Okay, அதாவது the organisms can be divided, this organism can be divided into 2 halves, one by longitudinal division, one is the longitudinal and other is by longitudinal, this is transverse. Okay, longitudinal and transverse plane, in both the planes we can get 2 identical halves. That's why I said it is the combination of the, this is radial and this is bilateral. That means I said, you know, if this plane we can get 2 identical halves. Okay, that is bilateral. Lateral side we can get the 2 identical. Also that is what is that? That horizontal plane. So it is called, technically called, it is a transverse axis. At the transverse axis we can get 2 halves. Also this bilateral, Okay, bilateral symmetry, we can get two equal halves. So this type of that combination of the radial and biradial, that is bilateral symmetry, is biradial symmetry. Okay, biradial, that is two combination of the two, namely, don't forget please, radial and bilateral. Okay, radial and bilateral, it is a combination. So example is jellyfish. So see this diagram, you can understand clearly. The x, letter x, you can get two halves in one plane. See another plane, inga parunga. Now also you can get two. Okay, now also you can get two. This is one, then this is called bilateral and this is radial. So at two planes you can get two identical halves. This is biradial symmetry. I hope you all understood well. Yeah. The next is the next symmetry is, this is bilateral. I said, you know, see this is a cockroach. Very simple. How you can get the two identical halves? If you cut in this horizontal, you cannot get two equal halves. When you can get, if you cut the organism in this plane, exacta paranga. If you cut, okay, in the middle, okay, if you cut here, you can get two halves which are identical. That is a mirror image. Okay, that mirror image, you can get two halves which are identical. That lateral side, that where the organs similar in the lateral side of the organism. Okay, so this type of symmetry is called bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry. So this is the advanced type of symmetry. Okay, this bilateral symmetry is seen in the advanced organisms. Okay, advanced organisms, bilateral symmetry, cockroach, even human beings, we comes under this bilateral symmetry. Okay. What is next? I said the bilateral symmetry is the advanced one, that is advanced organisms possess this type of symmetry. So advanced is a highly complex organisms. It's advanced type of symmetry, I said. Sir, idinala enna advancement irukudhu? Enna advantages to the organisms? Yeah, it is that symmetry is helpful for seeking the food. Enna seeking food? Searching the food. Paranga namakku enna the two sides enna irukku? Eyes vandu two sides, both the sides. I can see this side, also this side. Both the sides I can able to see, lateral side. So that I can find that is that food from both the sides and can collect the food. So it is helpful for seeking the food, also locating the mates, opposite, okay, organisms, that male female, so in order to reproduce. So this type of the symmetry, bilateral symmetry, helpful to locate the, identify, because in both the sides it can able to see and identify and locate the mates, and also easily escape from the predators. Okay, can escape from the predators because the wide angle vision is possible. So because of the arrangement of the that is that eye, that lateral side, so that it able to see both the sides and can escape from the predators. So these are all the advantages of, there is a 2-mark question, that point of view, this is important. So what are the advantages of the bilateral symmetry? Okay, once again I am sum up, that seeking food, locating the mates and escaping from predators. Okay, so these are all the advantages. Okay, that's all. So based on the symmetry, how the organisms are divided? Okay, how the organisms are divided? Radial, that is the asymmetry, radial, pentamerous, that is biradial, bilateral. Okay, yeah, that's all, very simple. Okay, what is symmetry? Based on the symmetry, how the organisms are divided. What are the types of organisms based on the symmetry? Okay, bilaterally symmetrical organisms, radially symmetrical organisms, okay, pentamerous radial, so like that outright. Okay, thank you. Then what is next? Have any idea, any guess? Yeah, the next criteria is coelom. What is coelom? It's nothing but body cavity. Okay, coelom is the body cavity. அது என்ன body cavity? அது என்ன coelom? See, listen, you all see this, observe this diagram, you can so understand easily. இது புரிஞ்சிக்க முடியாது. பாடியை நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுறோம், ஃபிஷ்லாம் நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நான்வெஜ் இருந்தால் தெரியும், ஃபிஷ்ஷை கட் பண்ணுவாங்க. இப்போ என் பாடியை கட் பண்ணுங்க, கட் பண்ணுறீங்க, கட் பண்ணால் என்ன தெரியும், கட் பண்ணால் என்ன தெரியும், கமான், இப்படி ஒரு டியூப் மாதிரி இருக்கும், இருக்குங்களா, ஒரு டியூப் மாதிரி இருக்கும், ஒரு ஓகே, ஒரு சிலிண்டர், ஓகே, ஒரு டியூப் இருக்கும். இங்கே டயக்ராமேட்டிக் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர், இங்கே இன்டெஸ்டைன் இருக்கும், கட், திஸ் இஸ் கால்டு கட். ஓகே, திஸ் இஸ் பாடி வால், இந்த பாடி வால். நம்ம சிக்கன்லாம் ஓப்பன் பண்ணுறாங்க இல்லைங்களா, ஓப்பன் பண்ணி உள்ளெல்லாம் எடுக்கிறாங்க இல்லைங்களா, இன்டெஸ்டைன் பார்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் எடுக்கிறாங்கல்ல, ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி தான் இதான் கட்டு, இதான் கட்டு. ஓகே, இது பாடி வால். அப்போ தி ஸ்பேஸ் ஃபவுண்ட் பிட்வீன் தி கட் அண்ட் பாடி வால், தி ஸ்பேஸ் ஃபவுண்ட் பிட்வீன் தி பாடி வால், இது பாடி வால் அண்ட் கட், ஸோ தட் ஸ்பேஸ் இஸ் கால்டு coelom ஆர் பாடி கேவிட்டி. ஓகே, coelom ஆர் பாடி கேவிட்டி, very simple. So see, this is the, so the diagrammatic view of the that body cavity. So this shows the that cavity. Listen, this is the that outer covering I said, you know, just now, that is that outer covering, this is body wall, and middle there is a gut. Okay, middle there is a gut, this is the gut. So see this space, that white, so this is the that space, so found between the body wall and gut, that is called coelom. Okay, it is commonly known as body cavity. Okay, body cavity, a space. Okay, and listen, so this cavity is lined with, this lined with, very important, it is a mesodermal cells, that is called peritoneum. It is covered by a mesodermal cells called peritoneum. It is that mesoderm layer, it is called peritoneum. Very important one mark. Okay, very important one mark. See, this is body cavity, coelom, which is aligned with, okay, this is aligned with that lining. ஓகே, இப்போ நம்ம வீடு இருக்குது, சுற்றி என்ன இருக்குது, தட் இஸ் ஃபென்சிங், ஒரு காம்பவுண்ட் இருக்குது பாருங்கள், ஒரு வாட் இஸ் தட், ஒரு பக்கா ஒரு க்ளோசிங். Okay, like compound wall. So this is surrounded by, it is bordered by cell layers. Okay, that cell, it is from mesoderm. So already layers, ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm, we have discussed. Okay, some of the mesodermal cells that forms a boundary, okay, around the, that is outside the body cavity, it is coelom. It's called, okay, that mesodermal lining, it is called peritoneum. Okay. Okay, all right. You know what is coelom? You know what is coelom or body cavity? How the organisms divided based on the coelom. This is criteria only. The coelom is the criteria. Now you all understood what is the coelom. Nama main task. Okay, ஏன் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கீங்க, இப்ப based on the coelom, how the organisms are divided. Based on the coelom, how the organisms are divided. Okay. Body cavity, based on the body cavity, that the nature of the body cavity, that organisms are divided into 3 types. What are they? Acoelomate, pseudocoelomate, and eucoelomate. I said already, always A means no. A means, what is A means no. Okay, no body cavity. That organisms are comes under the group acoelomate. Pseudo, you know, pseudo means false. Okay, false இருக்கும், ஆனா it is not the exact coelom, that is அது மாதிரி like, so like the cavity, but it is not the perfect. Perfect னா அதுக்கு some criterias இருக்குது. Okay, it is a coelom, it's not the perfect. Okay, it's not the perfect. நம்ம அமீபா படிக்கிறப்ப சூடோபோடியம் அப்படின்னு படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. போடியம்னா என்ன? What is podium? Yeah, you are right. Podium means leg. You are right, very good. Podium means leg. இப்போ நமக்கு இருக்குது, I have leg, with the help of the leg I am walking, okay, running. See, amoeba also moves. Amoeba also moves. தெரியும் நமக்கு lower classes-ல. Okay, I studied. அப்போ என்ன? See here, a false leg-like structure, a leg-like structure arises that helpful for locomotion. Okay, that helpful for movement. அப்போ movement, அப்போ என்ன? ஒரு projection comes out of the body. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணுறோம்? அதை கால்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. கால்னா அப்போ இது என்ன சொல்றது? அப்போ ரியல் இட்ஸ் லைக் லெக். ஓகே, அதான் என்ன சொல்றோம்? தட்ஸ் வை திஸ் இஸ் கால்ட், நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம்? சூடோபோடியா. சூடோபோடியம், போடியம் லெக். Pseudo, it is a false leg மாதிரி. It function, it perform that function. Okay, as legs it perform, but it's not the real leg. So that's why it's pseudo. Pseudopodium. Here it is, there is a coelom. It is, but it is not the exact. Okay, it's some definition we will discuss in future. We are going to discuss. Don't worry. That pseudocoelomate, that means some animals that possess the cavity, it is not the true body cavity. And then next is the eucoelomate, eucoelomate or coelomates. So that is the, yeah, right, coelomates. So that is the organism possess the a perfect coelomic cavity, perfect coelomic cavity. Okay, now let us discuss in detail each and every one. Listen. What is the acoelomate? I said no body cavity. Listen, this illustration you can understand. Okay. See, this is the body wall. This is gut. In between there is no space. That purple color, there is no space. That space is filled with some cells. Here no space. Only gut is there. This is the gut. Okay. So only gut is there. There is no any space, okay, between the body wall and the gut. Okay, that is the acoelomate. Then coming to the pseudocoelomate. So listen, for your understanding, okay, for your understanding to compare, here I have placed both the, that is the coelomate, that is the eucoelomate. This is the eucoelomate and pseudocoelomate. And pseudocoelomate. So I am placing side by side. So here, see, this is the pseudocoelomate. So listen here, that from the mesoderm, நான் சொன்னேன் அப்போ வந்து திஸ் இஸ் ஆக்சுவலாக இந்த சீலாம் வந்து எங்கே இருந்து ஃபார்ம் ஆகணும் அப்படின்னு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, நம்பர் ஒன் மார்க் கொஸ்டின், வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். இட் ஷுட் டெவலப் ஃப்ரம் தி that mesoderm layer. நம்ம அந்த germ layers சொன்னோம், டிப்ளோபிளாஸ்டிக், ட்ரிப்ளோபிளாஸ்டிக் பார்த்தோம். அந்த மிடில் லேயர் இருக்கு பாருங்க, எக்டோடர்ம், மீசோடர்ம் அண்ட் எண்டோடர்ம் இருக்கு இல்லைங்களா? தட் இஸ் outermost layer, that is ectoderm. Then next is mesoderm and endoderm. 3 different layers. இப்போ இந்த பாடி கேவிட்டி எங்க இருந்து டெவலப் ஆகணும்? Actually it should develop from the mesoderm, that middle layer. Okay, it should develop from that middle layer. Okay, இந்த middle layerல தான் டெவலப் ஆகணும். ஸோ இங்கே மிடில் லேயர்லேருந்து ஆகுது மீசோடம். பட் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா லிசன், ஸ்கர்ட்டட் பவுச்சஸ் இங்கே பாருங்கள் தனித்தனியாக. நான் என்ன இப்போ என்ன தட் இஸ் திஸ் இஸ் தி சீலாம். இங்கே பாருங்கள் ஃபுல்லாக என்ன பண்ணும், கட் இருக்கணும், ஆல் தி 4 sides இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கணும். இதான் வந்து கேவிட்டி, இந்த மாதிரி பர்ஃபெக்டாக இருக்கணும். ஓகே, அண்ட் இட் ஷுட் பி லைன்டு வித் தட் மீசோடர்மல் செல்ஸ். இந்த மாதிரி இருந்தால் தான் தட் இஸ் கால்டு யூசீலாம். இங்கே பாருங்க லிசன், ஐசோலேட்டட் பேச்சஸ் இங்கே பாருங்க, செப்பரேட்டாக பாருங்க அங்கங்கே இருக்குது. ஓகே, ஸ்கர்ட்டட் pouches between the ectoderm and endoderm. There is a skirted pouches. Okay, that skirted means spread ஆ இருக்குது, pouches. So this type of, and is not lined with the common mesodermal cells. There is no mesoderm. That's why this is comes under the pseudocoelomate. Okay, that comes under the pseudocoelomate. Okay, example is the roundworm. roundworm. For acoelomate, example is the flatworms. Okay, here roundworms, Ascaris lumbricoides. Okay, Ascaris. Okay, that is the example. Okay, then come to the next is the eucoelomate. Eucoelomate, that is also known as coelomate, which is also known as coelomate. Already we have discussed. Okay, it is also known as eucoelomates or also known as coelomates. That is a perfect, that is a complete xylem is there. So which is developed from the, that is mesoderm, and that is the mesodermal, that lining is there. Okay, this is a perfect cavity that surrounds the, that gut, and which is lined with, so lined with mesodermal cells. Okay, so this type of that perfect coelom is called eucoelom. Eucoelom. So that organism possess that eucoelom are called eucoelomate. So the ultimate classification, grouping, okay, that are comes under the group, it is the eucoelomate. That is perfect true coelom. Okay, that's all. And so this is further that eucoelomates. So based on the so method of the formation of the that body cavity. So based on the that mode, okay, that mode of the formation of the body cavity. Okay, so this eucoelom is further divided into seisocoelomates and enterocoelomate. Seisocoelomate and enterocoelomate. So in both the organisms, that is in both the types, that is seisocoelomate organisms and enterocoelomate, both are the eucoelomate organism. Don't forget. Okay. Both are the eucoelomate or coelomate. So what is the difference? That formation of the body cavity, that methodology by which that body cavities develops differ. In seisocoelomate animals like annelid, arthropods and mollusca, that body cavity is formed by the splitting of mesoderm. It is formed by, see this diagram, you can easily understand that mesodermal layers splitting. Okay, that mesodermal cells separate, splitting. As a result, that body cavity is formed. Listen. Okay, as a result, that splitting up of the, okay, splitting up, body cavity is formed. That coelom is formed. So because of the splitting up of the mesodermal layers, splitting up of the mesodermal layer, that is called seisocoelomate. And come to the enterocoelomate. Okay, enterocoelomate organisms like echinoderms, hemichordate and chordate. This is important. So in which groups? Echinodermata, hemichordata and chordate, that coelom is formed by the mesodermal pouches. Okay, in mesoderm, that pouch-like structure, that pouch is formed. See, listen, that pouch is formed. So that expands, that increases further and further and forms here. What is that? That body cavity. Okay, that body cavity. That's all. In both the cases, there is a perfect pakka eucoelom is there, but that mode, that methodology by which it forms is differs. So based on that, it's seisocoelomate and that is enterocoelomate. Seisocoelomate simply that mesodermal cells split. Okay, it is that is body cavity is formed by the splitting up of the mesodermal cells. Splitting, separate, splitting. Here there is a perfect pouch is formed. Okay, a pouch is formed. That pouch develops further and further and forms the body cavity. Okay. And then next is, next criteria is segmentation. Next criteria, segmentation. What is segmentation? What is segmentation? Okay. So it is very familiar. You all, So might have seen the earthworm. The earthworm. How the body of the earthworm? It is cylindrical body. Yeah, you are right. Very good, very good. It is cylindrical body. Yeah, it is cylindrical. And body is divided into many compartments. That body is divided into many compartments. Okay, is it? Yeah, very good, very good. So body is divided into many compartments. Okay, divisions. Okay, that divisions. So okay, each division is called segment. Okay, each division. Okay, this is called, or each compartment is called segment. Each is called segment. So here, in case of earthworm, that body is divided into many compartments, namely segments, and that segments are very, very important. That segments are similar. Okay, that segments are similar. That means all the segments almost possess all the organs, okay, that internally as well as externally that possess same organs, okay, that so that it is similar. It's looking also that presence of the organs are similar in all the compartments. So that type of segmentation is called metamerism. Thambi, very important 2 marks question. Define metamerism, or what is metamerism? Okay, body divided into many compartments or segments, and that segments are alike. Underline the word, that segments are alike. Okay, that's why I said similar, alike. It's okay, that similar, that is that segments are alike. That means all the segments are similar. ஒரே மாதிரியாக இருக்கும். பார்க்கறதுக்கு வந்து ஒரே மாதிரியா இருக்கும். நீங்க ஒன்றும் அதை டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பண்ண முடியாது. எல்லாம் ஒரே மாதிரியா இருக்கும். இந்த செக்மெண்ட் பார்த்தா மாதிரியே எல்லாம் இருக்கும். ஆல்மோஸ்ட் வந்து இன்டர்னலி கூட என்ன இருக்கும், அந்த என்னென்ன ஆர்கன்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஃபார் ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி செக்மெண்ட் தட் சிமிலர் டைப், தட் சிமிலர் சேம் டைப் ஆஃப் அந்த ஆர்கன்ஸ் லொக்கேட் ஆகிருக்கும் ஃபார் ஈச் செக்மெண்ட். ஸோ திஸ் டைப் ஆஃப் segmentation is called metamerism. That is what board you have to highlight? Similar. That segments are similar. And come to the cockroach. Okay, so here also there is a segmentation. In cockroach also there is a segmentation. In cockroach also segmentation.